Hey everybody, it's Eric. How you doing? Broadcasting live from the Hard Rock Hotel in Orlando, Florida. And I just was at my table, but things were getting a little wet. So maybe we'll head over to the table in just a little bit there. And yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Sorry, I'm drying off. Big week today. No spoilers. We're going to talk about John Wick. Maybe I'll head back to my table in a second. But John Wick 4, I saw it last night. I saw it at the Cinemark here in Universal Studios. Scott Davis, good morning to you, Scott. I'm doing this on an iPhone. We'll see how this goes. Pretty low tech. But again, no spoilers for John Wick. I just wanted to talk about things. And we'll go through it briefly. I thought it was really awesome. It's the most epic John Wick that we got yet. We also have The Mandalorian this week, and it was probably one of the most disappointing Mandalorians that we got. And Picard, this season of Picard seems to master fan service. We had so much fan service, I couldn't even handle it this week in Picard. So let's go through John Wick. For the three of you that care, thanks for hanging out with me on a Saturday morning. I like to do these things just to catch up with everybody. And basically, I think, and I'm at the Hard Rock, and they sell like Osaka Continental Hard Rock hotel shirts, which I thought was pretty cool. So I had to grab one of these. I can't show you the back of the shirt, but Scott Davis, yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes. Like, it is long. Maybe at times during the middle, it seems a little long. There's some talking, but it's really good. Is it my favorite one? There are moments where I was just blown away by this thing. Again, it starts off in Japan, and that scene, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. I like John Wick 2 a lot because I thought it was kind of tight, a tighter story. And then John Wick 1 is a good one. It's the original, but this one was really good. I did dig it. Trying to think without giving too much spoilers away. But when you start off in Japan, we're going to meet, and I'm going to butcher some names, but Shimazu, played by Hiroyuki Sanada, who is basically, he's been in everything. He was with Keanu in 47 Ronin, which another movie I really liked. And so he's great. He's bringing the Japanese martial arts with him and his sword fighting. And then his daughter, Akira, which was really good, played by Rina Sawayama. She's like a British Japanese pop singer. I knew nothing about her. Rina Sawayama. And she was fantastic as Akira. And frankly, I wanted more Akira in this movie. We're always looking for strong women in our movies, aren't we? And really, Akira is definitely that. And I really liked the way that she fought. It was very believable, very ferocious. Dildo Gaggins, greetings and salutations, sir. Greetings. Oh, look at me. See, Dildo, let me show you how this is about as low tech as it gets. I got an iPad, I got an iPhone. You know, I'm giving you guys the best production quality as always. Nothing but the best on this channel. But the Akira character, you know, really good. I was really impressed. There was never a moment when she's fighting that I was like, you know, actress pretending to fight. The Burger King. There is a Burger King here. No, using the Hard Rock Hotel Wi-Fi. Hopefully it's free. You get what you pay for. Just like everyday Eric's channel, man. You know? It's just, is it that bad? Can you guys barely hear me? Yeah. The waiters and waitresses don't know what to do with my table because it's like flooded at this point. There's like puddles on the chair. It's a train wreck over there. But yeah, I thought she was great. I checked out some of her singing. I think she needs a better song, but she's beautiful, she's talented, she can kick some ass. There was a scene with some knives that was very ferocious. Just good stuff. Let's move on. So Japan was a great start. And then we meet our villain. Bill Skarsgård, right? Wasn't he the clown in it? Well, he's great. He's absolutely great as the Marquis, and he's bringing all the bad. Really enjoyed his character, just a slimy character all the way through. And then he's going to recruit Donnie Yen, an old friend of John, who is a blind guy that uses a cane, and they call him Kane, which, there you go. Pretty creative with the words there. So Kane uses a cane, but Donnie Yen is really excellent. At times, you could think that maybe he stole the show a little bit. He is really good. I don't want to say, yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. There is a post-credits scene while I remember, so you want to stick around to the end of the credits. Everyone in my theater left, but there is a post-credits scene. Shamir Anderson plays this character, this bounty hunter guy. He's like the dog guy. So he's got a dog, and he's like a tracker guy. I thought his character was really good. Dildo, I deserve more followers. Well, thank you, Dildo. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, wait, I'm looking. No, I really do appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. So I am looking at my Wi-Fi. And it's pretty bad, isn't it? It's pretty bad. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, well. Hopefully you guys can just hear me. So we got the dog guy. I like the dog guy. At the Continental Japan, I like the SWAT team. They had that Japanese look. That was really cool. And John Wick is using nunchucks. I like that too. Did you guys see this thing yet? I don't know if any of you guys have seen it yet. Then John's going to go to Germany. Perhaps the best scene of the movie, again, without spoiling anything really, is this. They do a lot of the sets are better than ever in this movie. The cinematography is better than ever in this movie. But there's this like fight in an apartment complex, and the Jack Klugman hat. It's the everyday Eric hat. No, that's true. Jack Klugman did rock these hats. He had a good style, Jack Klugman. I like him. I liked his vibe. I think his vibe is similar to my vibe. Kind of grumpy. Kind of like me when I open up new toys. So basically, there's this apartment fight where they built a set of an apartment complex, or all these rooms, and the camera is above it and follows John about probably 50 feet from overhead as he moves room to room with these incendiary shotgun shells. I think they're called Dragon's Breath. So basically his shotgun is breathing fire and he's setting guys on fire. Again, that's not really a spoiler. I'm just telling you kind of like about some of the fights here. But that was probably the highlight of the whole movie, how this camera from overhead, it looked like a video game. And that's a compliment. It was really, really good. So that was tight. That was hot, literally hot. And then we go to Paris, and it's a city. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, that's fantastic. Maybe I'll move back to my table here. Is my table dry? I don't know. Where's my coffee? Got my coffee. All right, Matthew. How you doing, Matthew? Look, the sun is coming out. You know, when Matthew joins the stream, all the rain, all the clouds disappear, and all the sunshine comes out. Is that a coincidence? I think it's providence, people. So I spilled coffee on my John Wick shirt. So the beautiful city of Paris. Yes, Dildo, I am on vacation. Universal Studios, Florida, for the Mardi Gras. It's like a fake Mardi Gras, not a real Mardi Gras. They do throw beads at you. So let's just say I got a lot of beads, and how I got them, we'll keep that on the down low. Scott Davis, yes, it does look beautiful down here compared to everything else at home that's cloudy and gray and miserable. Good Talk HQ. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, one of my, is it my favorite city? It could be my favorite city. And we got some Eiffel Tower shots, and I've been on top of the Eiffel Tower. I never knew there was like That's where the assassins schedule their bounties and the dollar amounts for the bounties and stuff. I didn't know that when I took the elevator ride up through the Eiffel Tower. That's good to know. I'll look out for that next time. And then they around the Arc de Triomphe, around the roundabout, just an awesome like car fight with John and all these thugs. Pretty good stuff. And then as they reach the final battle, they go up the steps. It's like 222 steps. They're famous steps as you work your way to Montmartre. That's a bad English way of pronouncing it, but Montmartre. Yeah. Montmartre. I don't know. No parle pas français. And I love it because it took me back to the last time I was there. Because I did climb the steps, and to see like John fight on these steps, it was just really cool because I was like, oh damn, those steps. And I remember looking down the steps, and now in the movie John's coming up the steps. So it's cool. Now those steps are going to be even more famous now. But it's cool. Like you climb the steps, and on the top of the hill, there's like artists. I think maybe a couple small cafes. Montmartre, Montmilfma. Is that what we're talking about? No, it's not the steps of Montmilfma. No, it's Montmartre. I can't. But it's nice. It's nice up there. But it will forever be the steps that John Wick kicked ass on. So anyway, yeah, John Wick 4, man. Post-credit scene. I didn't spoil anything, did I? No, it's good stuff. Who didn't I talk about? Oh, Ian McShane. He's badass. Lance Reddick, of course, passed away in real life. So, yeah, the movie has some emotional moments with him, actually. What a coincidence. And who did I talk about? Donnie Yen is kick-ass. We talked about the hot chick that kicks ass. Dirk Diggler, per usual. I'm watching your live stream while only wearing my Crocs. Dirk, I wouldn't have it any other way, my friend. Again, I'm a big fan of your film. What can I tell you? Talk about a big ending. Your movie had quite a bit large ending there. That was pretty exciting. I've watched it many times. Wore out my VHS cassette. Who else is good here? Lawrence Fishburne is good. Clancy Brown as the Harbinger. We know Clancy Brown from the Highlander movie, right? Isn't he Krugen? Is that his name? Shame on me. I've met Adrian Paul, and I can't even remember the name of... Well, he was in the television show, but I don't know. Anyway, Clancy Brown is great. Lance Reddick, yeah, we talked about him. Ian McShane. Lawrence Fishburne is the Bowery King. We like him. I liked his new setup. The Bowery King is franchising out and expanding. So that's good. So John Wick is good. Now, what was not good this week was The Mandalorian. Mandalorian was pretty bad this week. I don't know if any of you guys are watching that anymore. So I might switch from actually enjoying The Mandalorian to actually trashing The Mandalorian like I did for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show and the Book of Boba Fett show, because it's pretty bad. George Santos in the house. George Santos is a fan of Dirk Diggler. There you go. It's official. It's on the interwebs. The truth is out. So yeah, Mandalorian kind of sucked. Basically, for those who didn't care, it's pretty bad, Scott. Right? So let's go through it for the kids at home. We see a cringe training. Grogu takes on the kid that was like attacked last week, right? Is that the same kid? And because they're gonna like do some training or challenge with darts. And I'll mosey back. Yeah, at some point I'll mosey back, and then I'll get to grab the food. Thanks. So they do the dart training, right? And basically Grogu cheats. He cheats with the darts. So I don't know why they just didn't kill Grogu there. But another monster is going to show up and then grab the kid. Just like earlier, right? Grab the kid, and then they take the kid. No, the monster takes the kid to the nest. They follow the monster, but then they have to come back, and then they go back out again to get the monster, and the monster spits out the kid, and then they fight the monster. They kill the monster, but then they adopt the monster's babies. And that's basically the episode. And then Bo-Katan tells the other lady armorer that she saw the mythosaur. So there you go. That's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they ran out of fuel. Is that the reason? I think they ran out of Scott. Xavier. Oh, no. Ending. Xavier, what's going on? I'm ending? I think Mandalorian should maybe end. They don't have any more ideas. So that's that. Yeah, Mandalorian was bad. So, what wasn't bad was Picard. Picard was the best fan service ever, basically. It was really, really good. And again, I'm going to get a little spoilery with this. Just, I mean, we have Geordie LaForge is back. So basically, we have most of the original, the Next Generation team. And then they go to a Daystrom station. Let's see here, Scott Davis. The only good thing was who played the Jedi. Oh, thank you for reminding me. So Scott, let's get into this. That's right. That episode started with the Force back. Yeah. We see a flashback of who rescued Baby Yoda from the Jedi Temple. And at first I was getting really excited. The elevator door opens and I see a black guy, first of all. And I'm thinking, holy shit, Sam Jackson. And that's not Sam Jackson. And I didn't know who it was. Sorry, I'm guilty. It was Ahmad Best, who plays Jar Jar Binks. Apparently he plays like a Jedi on the game show that I didn't bother watching. So I didn't know it was Jar Jar. I thought it was Sam Jackson's stunt double. And I thought maybe they were thinking of having Sam Jackson, but Sam Jackson bowed out at the last minute. We need a baby Jar Jar Binks. You know, the door should have opened and it should have been Jar Jar. That would have been more interesting. Like Jar Jar's there to save Jedi kids or something. I would have been down with that. So, you know, I saw a black guy. I didn't recognize him as Ahmad Best. You know, it's only been 20 years. He looks different. And again, I thought it was maybe a stunt double for Sam Jackson. And I was very underwhelmed. I didn't know. I was like, who is this guy? I don't care. How cool would it have been if it was like a one-armed Sam Jackson with like, he's all beat up. Maybe his face is all messed up. Maybe he's gone crazy. You know, he's losing it, but he's saved. I don't know. It would have been cooler. Dildo Gaggins. I love Star Wars, but the franchise is saturated. Yeah, they're running out of ideas. It's not pretty. Who is the man over there? Agree. Who's the man over there? Who's the man? Who's the man over there? I don't know. I don't see a man. I don't see a man. I don't know. So it should have been, I don't know. I expected Sam Jackson, damn it. But Ahmad Best. I blew it. I didn't recognize Ahmad Best. So, anyway. But Picard, we basically have super data. And the bird of prey from the motion picture, the fourth motion picture, is used because they go to a Federation like shipyard where the retired ships of the Federation are, and we see all sorts of Federation ships from television shows of the past, and they utilize the bird of prey from the motion picture, the fourth motion picture. I thought that was pretty cool. Moriarty returns as like the security for the weapons facility. So all these little references from Star Trek, fan service, but used very, very well, very intelligently. So I'm still digging Picard. I think Picard's solid. I wish this was the only season of Picard, but we still have, yes, the Enterprise A, right? I didn't want to say too much, but go for it. Go for it, Scott. I think you and I are the only ones that care about Picard. But yeah, I thought it was really good, Scott, of bringing all these great Star Trek treats into the show. It didn't feel forced. It felt like it made sense. It was really, really good. So, still digging on Picard. And that's all I got, guys. I mean, really, I think that's what happened this week. John Wick was awesome. What's coming up next week? What are you guys excited about? Anything? I mean, Dungeons and Dragons. Are we excited about that? I don't know about Dungeons and Dragons. What else is coming out? Oh, the Mario movie. I'm gonna check out the Mario movie. Oh, so when you guys see John Wick, there's this trailer for a new movie from the makers of John Wick called Sisu. It's about a Finnish. It takes place in World War II, and there's like a Finn army officer that finds some gold. Oh, I know. I saw that. That was pretty good, Scott. Yep. Again, there's treats. I'm telling you, if you're not watching Picard, you should watch it. Scott, shouldn't the people watch it? I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but there's this trailer for this movie called Sisu, and it's like this Finnish commando guy that's trying to bring his gold back, the bank that he discovered in the desert, and he comes across these Nazis, and they want to steal his gold, and then he goes into this like John Wick mode and starts killing all these Nazis. It looks like a mix between like a John Wick and a Quentin Tarantino movie. So it could be the movie I'm most excited for. And it says coming soon. It doesn't even have a date. So it's like Sisu, S-I-S-U. Holy shit. I mean, it's fantastic. It looks great. So I can't wait for that movie. Yeah, I think so. I've hated the recent Trek stuff. Oh yeah, Scott. No, I mean, we haven't. Picard is now good, but before Picard, I don't know. Enterprise or something. I don't know. I mean, I love all the classic TV Star Trek. That anything that's not on Paramount Plus. I love the old stuff. At the hotel here, Deep Space Nine was on at 2 in the morning or something. Love Deep Space Nine, so it's all good. Well. Looks like my table's drying. Oh, my table could be drying. Oh, let's see here. But yeah, I love Universal Studios. I don't know if any of you guys have got the chance to come to Orlando and check it out. I'd highly recommend it. Oh yeah, my table's not too wet. There you go. Of course, you know, things are reserved because, you know, I'm a celebrity. I'm like a big deal, you know, so that's how I roll. So how's everybody doing? Anything else going on? It's open talk now on the stream as I put my stuff back on the table. Let's see here. Look at the beautiful trees. Oh. So I'm going to be really pissed off when I get on the plane tomorrow and go home. It's going to suck. Because it's basically summertime here. And let's see here. Look at my seat. Look at this. Oh, all right. It's not that bad. There you go. Nothing but the best for every day, Eric. Oh, did I recognize? Here, I have to get my iPad out. Let's see. I'll show you guys. This is the setup I was originally going to share with you. Oh, yeah. Let's put that there. Let's see. It looks like a pleasant place to be. It is good. It's good. Let me catch up on here, the comments. Did everyone recognize you from your work in adult movies? Yes, a couple people did stop me, Dildo. Thank you for that. Yeah, you know. When I was in the line for E.T., a lot of people, you know, wanted some autographs. You know, things got a little out of hand. But, you know, if you want to stop me, I'll give you an autograph. No problem. No problem at all. You know, I'm a nice guy. So I have a friend, a new friend, and she lived in LA for about 10 years, and just talking about autographs, and she was saying Bruce Willis isn't exactly the nicest guy. Kind of disappointed, you know, because like when you hear stories, when you meet your heroes, that can go bad. And I've been lucky. I've met some of my heroes, some of my hockey heroes, and they've never disappointed me. I'm trying to think, have I met someone that's ever disappointed me? No. The hockey guys are cool. When I met Adrian Paul, that Highlander guy, super cool. Like he was in Pittsburgh on like a Christmas Eve and yeah, got a chance to talk to him. He was a super cool guy, thank God. And because I was a big fan of that show. But my friend tells me, again, this is just all hearsay, but you know, because Bruce Willis is struggling with some stuff. But she told me a story about Bruce Willis, and it was like very disappointing about an autograph, that he wasn't exactly the nicest fella. So I don't know, maybe his illnesses, it wasn't recent though, so I know I'm going off on a little side story, but I was kind of disappointed to hear that. Has anyone met a hero that they were disappointed with? And again, I don't know if celebrities should be heroes anyway, or athletes should be heroes, but you know, when you're a fan of hockey like I am, those guys are pretty impressive, to me at least, to me. The big one, like Mario Lemieux. Let's see here. We need a baby Jar Jar Binks. I'm catching up on some comments. We do need a baby Jar Jar Binks. We're probably gonna get it. Let's be honest. At some point. Let me catch up here. My adult movies, of course. Good Talk HQ. Damn, sorry, dude. My internet wanted to crap out on me this morning. Oh, no problem. Good Talk. Yeah, you know, thank you always for stopping by. Good Talk. I've checked out your channel. You're very focused in on what you do. Yeah, but good talk there. Ken K, the old ball coach. Hey, I'm 15 minutes behind, but I saw John Wick 4. The Dragon's Breath shotgun scene is one of the best action scenes I've ever seen. Yeah, so that's with the overhead camera as he's moving in the apartment building, and John Wick gets his hold on the incendiary shells. So I play Call of Duty, and I think they've got the shells there you can like load up. So very cool. Great scene, yeah. Wish I could talk more about spoilers, but not gonna do it. Let's see here. Dildo Gaggins. I'm the next couple of years. Bruce Willis won't even remember that he was an a-hole. Yeah. I don't want to tell the story, but yeah. I think we're good now, right? We'll be good. I'll take one, yeah. But nah, it's cool. I'm gonna jump in the pool in 10 minutes. I mean, after I get the food. So, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Bruce Willis. Yeah, I don't know. Scott Davis. Not disappointed, but I met William Shatner. Oh crap. Yeah, I have another friend that paid a lot of money to briefly meet William Shatner, and yeah. Let's see here. I didn't even read your comment yet, Scott. Not disappointed, but I met William Shatner. He was a really nice guy. Okay, all right, that's good. All right. Yeah, I know he did some like meet and greet. My friend paid for it. She said he was kind of short, but it's a meet and greet, and people got to keep moving in line. Yeah. I mean, he's a character. William Shatner's a character. I'm a fan. I'd be scared to meet him because I really am a Shatner fan. I don't want to ruin that. I'd prefer maybe not to meet him. Just keep it a fan. Dildo Gaggins. I always wanted to meet Janet. Dildo, you coming out? These references are awesome. You always wanted to meet Janet Reno. She was super hot. Super hot. Yes, she was. She's still alive? I don't know. She's still around? Well, I mean, go for it. Yeah, what can I tell you? Good Talk HQ. Thanks, buddy. Just started it to have something to do with my son. And as I'm sure you know, the community aspect is pretty cool. Met some people. Oh, that's all. Yeah, cool. That's awesome that you do it with your son. Very cool. And Dildo Gaggins would hate to be a celebrity. I think it's strange when people worship celebrities. Well, Dildo Gaggins, I got bad news for you. You're part of the Holy Trinity here at Everyday Eric. I mean, I think it's you, I think it's Matthew, and I think it's WG. If I had to, I mean, you know, no offense. I mean, we have some other ones like Prophet and Christoph Schultz is always, every week. I gotta hand it to Christoph. Every week, check out his comment. If you want a guy that trashes every Mandalorian episode, he does it better than I do. I mean, yeah, his comments are awesome. But I think my Holy Trinity has to be Dildo Gaggins, Matthew McConaughey, and of course WG, just because he pays the bills around here. So, you know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yep. I mean, I can't believe your parents just gave you a great name. I mean, when you have the last name Gaggins, I mean, your options are pretty limited, but I think they really chose the best option, right? All right, guys, you guys have been awesome. If you got any parting comments, I've kept you on long enough, and I really appreciate the few of you that have stayed with me. I just figured I'd say hi. Some streams have banned you. Who would ever ban you? I don't really ban anyone. My rules are simple. You can say whatever the hell you want. You know, I don't like a lot of infighting, or, you know, I don't like the negative energy of people are attacking people, but you can have any opinion you want. I don't care. You know, we have a good group. We've never had a problem, you know. I love you too, Dildo. Someone can take and make that a clip right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks, good talk. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice now. So I got again, and that Harry Potter coaster kind of messes with my stomach when it goes backwards and drops. So I don't know, but the Velociraptor coaster is badass. Highly recommend that. Yeah, I got to eat a lot of shit and catch some more beads tonight in the Mardi Gras parade. So, Dildo, wokeness is destroying everything. Yeah, it's destroyed everything. A lot of studios are losing money, Dildo. Yep. I think the normies are catching on, finally. So, all right, Scott, Dildo, good talk. Thanks, gang. Next time I see you, I'll be back at, you know, the place, the arcade. All right, guys, I appreciate it. I'll let y'all go. See you on the news.